Welcome back to Scary Hour, the place where shadows whisper and darkness tells its tales. Tonight, we're venturing onto a desolate stretch of highway in Nevada, a ribbon of asphalt cutting through an ocean of black. It was well past midnight. Ryan was driving alone, the monotonous hum of the engine the only sound for miles. The world outside his car was just endless, inky darkness, pierced only by his headlights. That's when he saw her. Standing on the shoulder, a solitary figure dressed in white. Her long hair was a dark curtain obscuring her face, and one pale hand was raised, asking for a ride. Every instinct screamed at him to keep driving, to press the pedal to the floor and not look back. But a strange, inexplicable pity took hold. He slowed down, the tires crunching on the gravel as he pulled over. The passenger door creaked open, and she slipped into the back seat without a word. A chill that had nothing to do with the night air filled the car. Ryan swallowed hard and pulled back onto the highway. He tried to make small talk. "Where are you headed?" Silence. The only response was the rustle of her white dress. The air grew heavy, thick with an unspoken dread. After a few agonizingly quiet miles, a whisper, like dry leaves skittering across pavement, drifted from the back seat. "Take the next turn." He glanced up at the rearview mirror. The back seat was empty. His heart hammered against his ribs. It had to be a trick of the light, a hallucination brought on by exhaustion. He was just tired, that's all. But then the voice came again, colder this time, right behind his ear. "I said, take the next turn." A paralyzing fear washed over him. He slammed on the brakes, the car screeching to a halt in the middle of nowhere. He scrambled out, leaving the door wide open, and just ran. He didn't look back. Ryan isn't the only one to have met the woman in white. Seasoned truckers who know these roads like the back of their hands have their own stories. One driver recounted swerving violently to avoid hitting a woman who appeared directly in his path, his rig jackknifing and crashing into a ditch. As he lay there, trapped and bleeding, he swore he saw her standing by the wreckage, a ghastly, triumphant grin splitting her shadowed face through the shattered glass of his windshield. Another trucker, a man named Dave, shared a similar encounter. He saw her on the roadside and, remembering the local legends, decided to drive straight through the apparition. He felt a jolt, as if he'd hit something solid, but when he checked his mirrors, the road behind him was empty. For the rest of his journey, an icy handprint remained on the fogged-up passenger window, a chilling souvenir of his ghostly passenger. The local law enforcement is familiar with the legend too. One seasoned patrol officer tells a story that still makes his blood run cold. He was called out to investigate an abandoned car, its engine still running. Headlights cutting through the pre-dawn gloom. The driver's side door was ajar, and a set of footprints led from the car out into the vast empty desert. Puzzled, the officer followed them, but after about 50 yards, tracks abruptly stopped, and a second set of prints appeared, heading back towards the car towards him. A primal fear seized him. He turned and sprinted back to his cruiser, not daring to look behind him. As he sped away, he glanced in his rearview mirror just in time to see the abandoned car's headlights flicker off, plunging the road back into absolute darkness. They say some stretches of road hold on to their memories. They don't forget the tragedies and the lives lost upon their asphalt. These highways become repositories of sorrow and unfinished business. And if you find yourself driving alone on one of these lonely roads late at night, be careful who you stop for. You might just pick up a passenger who has no intention of ever reaching their destination, because their final stop was on that very highway a long, long time ago. Thanks for joining me in the dark. If you enjoyed this story and want more tales from the shadows, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to Scary Hour and ring the notification bell. Till next time, stay safe and try to avoid driving alone at night. You never know who might be waiting for a ride.